Been doing a whole lot of videos about what's going on in the homestead, how to set up irrigation, how to change the skid steer attachment on a tractor, some of these things that we're doing, but we're really not done anything like that today, and I just thought I'd show you a little bit of some of the things that we're doing on our homestead today. So come with us and take a look. So we just got back from a big box store to buy some stuff to work on our bathroom, and we just got back a few minutes ago, and we are over by the pond, and we're gonna let the kids swim in it, and Rue and I are just gonna observe because we wanna make sure they don't drown. What are you doing over there, my dear?
I am enjoying some tea. I am thinking about our bathroom, and I'm watching our kids. I thought about getting in there, but I don't think I'm going to. I may in a little bit. I don't know. I've been getting in there. It's a lot of fun. I never thought I'd get in that type of water because I grew up with a pool. I haven't even been swimming in the lake, so that's just a big step for me. But I love it. It's really fun to get in. Ben, Benjamin, Ben, listen to me. That could hurt him. You're gonna knock somebody clean out? That's why.
We're going on our walk. It really isn't very exciting except for us because we really enjoy walking our farm. Here's our kids over here. One of them's up at the pond already, but here's Maya and Solomon with a kitty cat. And then Abraham is over there somewhere.
Hi, we got candy.
A lot of times we walk up to Nana and Papa's place, which is probably about a quarter of a mile from our place. But since our youngest is up here, we can't really go too far away from him. So
And he just came from up there, so
yeah.
I don't want to make him walk back.
Yeah, he just walked from up there a minute ago. Otherwise, we'd probably make him walk up there with us.
Daniel has really encouraged me to fast, and so I've tried off and on, and so I'm gonna try to do that again. And so I made it yesterday. I started at noon and then ate. I made it 18 hours, and then so I started again. So I'm drinking coffee, and then I just finished some tea and drinking my water. So I'm gonna make it tomorrow.
So it's 5 o'clock right now, or so, and she's been fasting since about noon, and I've been fasting since about 1. You gotta be careful up here at Nan and Papa's because there's a guard chicken. It's patrolled by a guard chicken. You see?
Attack chicken.
Oh yeah, there you go. You see that? Area patrolled by attack chicken. So Nana's gone right now, but here's Papa. What are you up to, Papa?
I'm changing out an antenna.
There you go.
Antenna.
We're gonna go for a walk. You wanna go?
No.
This is not a dead Pyrenees. It's just a sleeping one. And this is a jolly Pyrenees. This is Molly. Chad Morgan follows my channel, and he loves this one because his mom's name is Molly. And that one's Sloan. And this is Schmitty. He isn't our dog. He just showed up here a while back, and he hasn't left. So past Nana and Papa's is our bean field that a local farmer farms for us. And then you keep on going past that, and this is the way to the property that we just bought last August. So we've had about a year now, and we call it Homer's place because it belonged to my great uncle Homer, Papa's uncle Homer. One of the first videos on my YouTube channel were about these Osage orange hedge apples, and here they are. We got about 25 of them, and about 20 of them have lived. So they're doing okay right here. Can't watch all of them because there's not enough hours a day because we have 4 kids, we have a farm. We have a house that we're remodeling. We have the high tunnel. We have the cattle, the livestock, pigs, garden. So if that means if I have to watch everybody else's YouTube channel in order to succeed, then I'm not going to do it.
So you just have to do you.
Yeah, I mean, if that's what I have to do in order to get views and all that stuff, then I'm not going to do it. These beans over here are a different variety of beans than the ones over on the original 72, 73 acres. These were planted before, and these are supposed to produce more. All we do is rent this out for someone else to farm, and then we get a percentage of it back, which ends up paying the property taxes and a few other things, because we really can't manage all of this right now anyway. But they do care about it. They put chicken litter on it every year. They do no-till. They have a rotation of beans, and it's what is it? Winter wheat, corn, winter wheat, beans, corn, something like that, and fallow. One winter they'll do winter wheat, and the next winter they'll leave it fallow. I really want people to watch my stuff, but if they don't, then it doesn't hurt my feelings, you know. I totally understand there's so much content out there, you can't watch everything, you know.
No.
So, you know, you do what you got to do, and you know, you don't have to explain yourself. People don't have to explain themselves to me why they don't watch or why they do watch or anything like that. If they do watch, great. I really appreciate it. It really means a lot to me. But especially if you share the videos and all that stuff. But you know, like and subscribe and comment and all that stuff. But if you don't, then I totally get it. You gotta do you.
And too, I think it's just neat to have a record just of everything that we're doing, and our kids, you know, can look back and maybe be like, my parents tried. So
I'm considering doing a different, I've not gotten a lot of views this last week. I'm considering doing 3 videos a week like this, where it's just kind of what we did that day, and you know, like a vlog style almost, and then 3 videos where it's, and 3 videos like we've always done, like I've done for a while, where I tell you how to do something, or you know, kind of tutorial and stuff like that.
And too, I was thinking that, I mean, I feel pretty boring person.
Yeah.
Like, I like it that way. I remember growing up and it was just one thing after another, and it was awful. And you just, dramatic, and I don't like that. I prefer to be boring.
Well, they don't have too many reality shows where it's just people, boring people doing nothing, you know.
I know, like, I think about, like, yeah, we're going on a walk, and
while it's great to us, we really love this time together, and we love, you know, just chatting, and, you know, like in a car, chatting about what's important to us. Some people might not like that kind of stuff, and that's okay, you know. We're not really dramatic people, I don't feel like. There's drama in our house. We have 4 kids, so there's definitely drama.
yeah, and I can be dramatic every once in a while. I used to be more so, because that's just kind of how I grew up, you know, just real sensitive, and yeah, but not really that much anymore.
All we're doing is walking here, but this is something that we do when we get a chance, when the weather's permitting and when we're not you know, covered up busy. One reason we're walking now instead of staying at home is because if we were to stay at home, since she's fasting especially, and she's kind of newer to it, she'd be a whole lot more tempted to eat.
Yeah, so after I go home, I am gonna clean up the kitchen and just kind of hang out with the kids and get prepared for my day at work tomorrow, the next 2 days.
And then it's like the exercise too, that if, you know, she don't move around, then her muscles stiffen up kind of thing, and her joints and stuff. And she knows this works for her, that whenever she does move around and she does this stuff, it works out better for her.
It does. I have like a list of things that it just seems to work, and I don't always do it, but I feel like I struggle really bad if I don't. Like, I just fall flat on my face.
That video a couple of weeks ago that had weather on it, that had time-lapse footage, it was shot over here. I'll show you the camera. It's right up there in that tree. You can't see it very well, but right up there in the crook of that tree. And it's hooked up to a solar panel right here, and it's on a battery, and so it's got some signal on it that it's uploaded to the Weather Channel, so you can see it on an app that we use called Weather Underground. That sun beating down on us is making us a little sweaty too, making me sweaty anyway.
It's making me sweaty, but I love the sun.
There's not a whole lot of shade over here where we are. There was a pond right over here that had some trees next to it that would have some shade, but it was in a bad place out here in the middle of this field.
That was pretty sad to see the little pond go, but I guess they said it was a snake pit.
When they're doing this monoculture stuff, which I also don't like, I like polyculture, it takes a whole lot away from these crops. And it shades it, and it takes water and nutrients. Of course, water's not been a problem for us this year. Here's this, what Papa called the Nancy Pond. He's been here his whole life, and they called this the Nancy Pond over here on Homer's place. I don't know why it was called the Nancy Pond, but it was. Here comes Solomon running up here, barefoot. We're gonna go ahead and walk up and probably sit over at Nana and Papa's place for a few minutes, and we might visit with you some more then.
Welcome to Copperhead Road Homestead.
Homesteading is really, I mean, all this stuff that wasn't popular before.
It's popular now.
Welcome to Copperhead Road Homestead.
We're here at the pond now, sitting in the shade just for a minute. This is inside the fence around Nana and Papa's place. They keep their giant schnauzer in. And
I've been running through the jungle
to get to you. We do stuff like this as far as sitting in front of the camera and just chatting with you in our live stream on YouTube on Sunday nights at 8 p.m. Where we actually answer your questions. But we're going to try to maybe do something like this 2 or 3 times a week now and film it for you and do it. And if you like things like this, like and subscribe, hit that notification bell, select all so you never miss a notification. And you can also ask any questions you have. I try to read every comment and answer every comment as well. So Rua doesn't. Rua reads a lot of them, but she doesn't answer them. So.
No, not unless I say one. I haven't read all of them. I've read a couple, but then... Come on, get along.
Kids are back here eating some crackers that Nana's
Peanut butter crackers.
Nana's giving them. Anyway, see ya.